Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. We're here and we are ready, guys, for a Thursday night of action. We've got some rewards. We've got Charlie's with me tonight as well. He's got some rewards, and we maybe have a few wee gate crashers like we did last Friday. Thanks to everyone for joining us live. Fist bumps on arrival. And because this is a reward show, guys, remember when you do get here live, as soon as you get in, you've got to smash that like button, get the reward lock up for me and Charlie tonight. Charlie, my man, good to see you. How you been?
Yeah, good. Yeah, I'm enjoying the Euros, enjoying the Euro comps. It's been fun.
Well, yeah, pulling a reward out of it definitely makes it fun. But you're just telling me how you've been watching it through your fingers for the most part.
Yeah, it's been we're England and everything. Luckily, I've not had have had to rely on any of the England players in my main teams, so it's not been that bad.
Yeah, it's been I've not had much international joy, but watching the games without teams associated to them, it's been maybe a wee bit more fun than I previously gave it credit for. Listening to the England fans that we've got in the community, certainly anyway. So no, touche, fair play. And there's tons of you guys joining us live. Fist bumps to everyone who's on arrival. Thanks very much. And if you've been opening up your own rewards, let us know what you got. Let us know if you're happy. If you've been chugging away at some essence, or if you've been pulling cards, thresholds, or anything else in between. And yeah, I think without any further ado, we'll just kind of get rolling into it, Charlie boy, because I was very unexpected. I wasn't expecting to pull any rewards. It's probably the right way of saying that sentence. But with the MLS double game week for one or two of them and a very late game right at the end of the game week, my team got propelled all the way into 35th in the All-Star Rare competition. Gold on that second match day, really turning up in a big way. And Matt Freese is a hero when he gets a clean sheet, man. He really does fucking pop in a big way. And I think my best reward this will be of the summer break, a tier 2, so quite happy about that. And what's this? Yeah, it was MLS kind of based. So in 240, the little NYC core I had here of Thiago Martins, who's been called into the MLS All-Stars game, would you believe? Out of all the players in NYC, they take the centre back. And Keaton Parks and James Sands right at the very end to help Captain Depay, who let us down, sadly, like he has been consistently in the Euros, as well as Hero All Black, getting us over the line to get mid-threshold and just about squeak into the places for a card. So I'm quite hyped and quite excited about that. But otherwise, it was just another international break, random DNPs, some competitions where you needed more points than what I got, certainly. Yeah. Wasn't too far away from a 4-man freshie in Super Rare. I'm just kind of realising now. Didn't realise how well Yang done. Oh. Yeah, a wee bit unlucky there, eh?
Yeah.
And 270 was a bit of nothing, you know. So a few wee bits and bobs for me, maybe not too exciting for some, but a tier 2 is always welcome in my gallery. No two ways about it. And some of the reward luck I've seen other people having, I'm kind of hoping I get a good wee bit of tier 2 action. Although, as I say that, I think the Jonas Urbig that I won a week or two ago, he might have been a tier 2. I don't think he was tier 3 anyway.
I think he might have been tier 1, maybe. Was he?
Oh, he might have been, actually. I think I did finish like 5th or something, didn't I? Yeah. So we'll get them in. We've got a wee tier 5 rare. Now, this could be absolutely nothing or anything, especially out of cap mode. It's probably going to be nothing. But the tier 5 we've got is Korean. He plays in midfield for Daegu. It's Go Jae-hyun. Nothing. I know nothing about this guy, so any intel from the chat would be greatly appreciated. But a tier 2 out of All-Star Rare. I'm hoping this is like a tier 2 level. It has to be a guy that plays. It has to be a guy that, if you at least play this game, you should recognise to some extent. But ideally, it's a proper European player that we can enjoy coming into the new season. So top 35, top 50, however you want to think about it. I'm quite buzzing. I'm quite excited. And we hope it's someday that we can find some use out of. But he's Japanese. He plays up front for Hiroshima. Mitsuta. That's not bad, by the way.
Yeah.
That's not bad. A wee bit of the Mitsuta. Now, I know he's been a headache for some people, hasn't he? But this page doesn't let me scroll down, sadly. But, what's this? Is this not what we just seen? Yeah, okay. So let's see the Mitsuta real quickly. Yeah, my screen isn't scrolling for some reason now. So, Charlie, we'll come back to Mitsuta later. But you've got a wee cheeky reward as well. Let's see your team that got you across the line.
These were the throwaway teams. The Charlotte Super Rares was a double game week. Thought I'd go for the middle threshold and backfired quite hilariously, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah. That is a killer.
And then this is Copper team, which didn't do anything, and then the Euros teams had 3 out. 2 of them missed, and then the big one thankfully hit with Fabian Ruiz getting 100 with the captain. Nico Williams on a 95. Nuno Mendes on like a 60, and then the clean sheet coming out at the end.
That's lovely. 3 boxes as well, Charlie.
477 points, which is nice. I think I did check quickly. I think that would have won last like game week 3. That would have won. So it just shows how high scores were.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is quite high, 477.
Yeah.
Fair play. Well earned rewards, Charlie boy. And we got to see John. He's still hung up there. I think that was 6.
Yeah. 6, so I think he was. Yeah.
So hopefully John gets a good reward.
He's at the top end of the tier 1 pool. I'm nearly at the bottom. I think 1 off the bottom or something like that. So let's get cracking. Yeah.
Get those coins in.
Yeah, I did see that about Mitsuta. That was supposedly the rumor of why he didn't go to the Olympic squad or something like that. Is that he's being lined up for a transfer to Europe or something like that?
Yeah, I seen that in the chat. Actually, I knew you mention it. Didn't realise that was him, but I remember people saying that.
Nice bit of beef.
Yeah.
The tier 1. Oh, come on.
It's a Eurostar, so it's going to be something good.
German. Oh, no, yeah. Wow. Yeah. I like that. Wow.
The 24th? Give me that.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all, Charlie boy.
No, I'm happy with that, definitely. I don't have much of a Bundesliga presence, but like he's probably one of the best goalkeepers that's survive-wise, so I might have to have one.
Yeah. That's great for like obviously your gallery's predominantly Newcastle for the most part, you know.
Yeah, so it's Prem, and then I've started to branch out into League One and La Liga. So I don't think I've got any Bundesliga cards, so definitely interesting because I'm going to play champ next season with League One. So yeah, I'm buzzing with that. 3 boxes as well. Hopefully we can get something nice out of.
It does feel like your luck's in, mate. 24th pulling an Neuer feels like good. Well, I know everyone here said the like button, so the luck is in. The luck is in. Oh,
yeah.
It's the first time I've seen a red box on this little thing, so that's just fun.
Oh, really? Yeah, I've already got 5 essence, so we would need 15 to be able to craft. So doable.
Be fun.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
First one.
Ooh.
5.
5. Boo. Boo.
Second one.
Oh, again. 5 again. So
One
common, the
5.
5, isn't it?
One last 5.
$10.
Yeah. Nice. I think I've got a craft one, don't I?
You don't need to. You don't need to. It's a T5, but
I do need
it depends how you believe on the Euros juju with the essence. You know, is it super OP?
I'm a believer in the Euros juju, so I think I'm gonna craft one.
Woofed.
Just hope it's something usable, maybe.
Yeah. 67. That's a great number. Albanian. Broja.
K League, is it?
No. Zagreb. So Hoxa, is that a guy?
Yeah.
Hey.
Good call. Yeah, nice. Interesting.
Yeah, Zagreb card.
Yeah. Can do all that. Definitely.
Yeah. Awesome. Aye. Make a Pompey called it right away.
Yeah, nice. No, but he plays internationally, so obviously worse.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But I'm buzzing with the Neuer, definitely.
Oh yeah, for sure. We had a shout from who was it? Agent Cooper saying that is this a peak time to sell a Neuer? Perhaps.
Ooh, could be. Yeah, I did see I don't know if I call it a rumor, but it was more of a quote in that saying Neuer for the first time would be open to an MLS move or something like that. He said so. I don't know whether that's any truth in that or not, but
It could be as good as Matt Freeze over there.
Oh God.
The German Matt Fries.
Yeah, German Matt Fries. Yeah, that'll be.
So that's a good one. I've got my suit up, and if any of you don't know, you can get to know. It looks like he's on his way to Europe, what some of the guys said. But if it doesn't, it's a guy I could probably use in the meantime anyway before Celtic come back. So that's fun.
Yeah.
Number 74. It did say a midfielder card, but I'm way more happy that it's a forward because forwards could just be a bit harder.
I think he is a forward. I've always known him as a forward, to be honest.
Maybe it was a wee glitch. Or was the last guy? Oh, no, I definitely got a midfielder from one of them. Both of them are forwards. Was he a mid? Actually, because I don't remember thinking he was a forward. He's just a nobody. Maybe. Tier 5. Yeah. Decisive once every blue moon. So yeah, nothing too major. A wee bit of ETH is nice and fun. And yeah. Now, I don't know if he's caught this, but I've got another unique in the gallery, Charlie.
Wow.
I didn't mean this one at all, right? So I was getting peppered with offers today. I said it in the Telegram chat for the members. Yeah. But I was getting peppered with offers for M the series super rare because he's moved. It looks like he's on his way to Fenerbahce, and that obviously has no interest in me. So I was exchanging some back and forth offers with a couple of guys, and the offer that got the highest, I felt like I'd got him. I might be wrong, but the way the counter offers went, I think I was getting his max like cash offer that he had to play with in his wallet. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he was adding stuff in. And as soon as he added this in, I just took it. I was just like, fuck, I don't even care. I'll just take it for the banter and maybe try and do something with it. And then so I made a proper kind of rookie mistake on this. I didn't look into it at all. I just bit accept. I could have probably got something a tad more useful than this out of him. But I just seen it and I was like, fuck it, just geese it. But he's suspended for doping for 2 years.
How old is he now? Like 35?
Something like that, yeah.
So. I've seen players kick about in Argentina at 37. So
yeah, his career's not over.
38, yeah, maybe.
But yeah, I didn't think twice. I just seen it and I was like, geese it. Fuck it. I'll take that.
Yeah, and matches your Rakitic as well, which is nice.
Yeah, that's what I thought when it landed. I'm like, that's so funny how that's just happened because I bought the Rakitic on the news of him going back to Hajduk Split from Al Shabab. For any of you guys that aren't maybe aware of that, he plays in the same region as Celtic then, and he could be a smasher in Croatia. But yeah, having them side by side by pure chance like that is fun. But the very first thing that came in my mind, Charlie, it's the offer reject I've got from Pavel here, is you maybe know, and I was speaking about it in a video somewhere, but I'm trying to do a few wee shirt swaps to get some collections in order. Now, I've got, and the chat will love this because I know there's been a lot of Pavel and a lot of market chat recently, right? You're going to love this, right? So I've got this one of Oyarzabal, which is cool, right? Nothing wrong with it. But I got this in a trade for my older season one out the blue, where the guy gave me a couple of quid to swap. And that wasn't a one-of, that was a free of. I was like, cool, whatever. One-of is good for me. But this isn't the Sociedad, this isn't my Sociedad vintage, as it were. I like the 3D ones is what I'm after. So I've been on the market looking at Oyarzabals and trying to get one that's 3D. Now, I don't think it's listed at the moment. No, but the one-of had been listed quite often. Pavel has 2 of them in this season, right? Pavel has 2, one there, and where's the other one? There. And then this guy had his for sale. So my objective, obviously, is to get the number 1 because it's way better for bonus and whatever. But Pavel has 2. So that's my fail-safe. That if this guy's playing hardball, which he is, every time I offer this guy, right? And if you're watching Fist Bump, make sure to hit subscribe. Galanti or Gallant. But every time I send him an offer and I'm trying to just swap, I've got a one-of. He's got a one-of. They're both classic one-ofs, right? There's really nothing different between them other than I need his and he doesn't need mine, right? And every time he tries to counter me with me adding in Brais Mendes and then him adding in like 6 guys that are like fucking like what? You know what I mean? Brais plays for Sociedad. I've not got him in the Sociedad kit. I'm not that hyped about doing that particularly, if you know what I mean, but it's just pulling my hair out. So anyway, when I got that Papu Gomez in, I thought, I wonder if he'll accept this in the trade. I'll give him the unique Papu Gomez and we can swap one-ofs and he's got a fucking unique Papu Gomez to deal with. Like, surely that's a good enough trade, I thought. You know, that was kind of my first thing. That's why I didn't really care too much about the situation. And anyway, needless to say, he's rejected it a few times and he keeps on trying to get Brais Mendes into the deal and it's just not happening. So anyway, I started trying to offer Pavel the same thing. So I'm trying to give Pavel a 1 of Oyarzabal, and I'm trying to get the one with the more XP. Which one is it? I'm trying to get his 4 of, right? And I'm trying to give him Papu Gomez just to get him to do it, right? Because he's just not doing it. And you'll see this, the last offer I sent, he's rejected again. I added in Nikola Petkovic, who's worth like £4 or something, But he still rejected it. It's like, I'm giving you a 1 of. Like,
that's crazy. It really is.
What do you think of all that, Charlie?
Yeah, no, like you see some. I think it's Basel maybe. And some like the traders with the bot accounts just accept the season swap or the shirt swap or whatever. But how much do you think you'd want cash? I don't think you'd want Nerds cash. So I don't get why he's being. You know what I mean? Maybe you wait a few weeks until he gets a new season card. So you technically swapping a classic for a classic. But that seems slightly outrageous that he's declining what is essentially a free unique. even if he's done for 2 years or not.
Exactly. He can always throw him in a 220 or something like that. It's a DNP activator, you know what I mean? Or maybe not 220, we won't have that anymore. But what's he got to lose? He's getting a 1 of as well for his troubles. So the Pavel one really baffled me, but the other guy, I'm like, okay, if you don't want to, I kind of get it. But we're both got 1 ofs. Market wise, you're not really losing anything. Pavel is mental. I think he's just in absolute protection mode, but isn't he? That's the kind of thing where he's just ultra don't get fucked over mode.
Yeah, I think recently he's went from I think it used to just be a blanket 129% or whatever it used to be, and now it's like, if you're sending me DMPs or subs, it's like 180%. It's like, come on.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
The idea is of the 120, the 130% is you take a bit of the shit.
Yeah, totally. Nicolo Tresoldi has been won by Alex Coombs, and this is a guy that, if you look at his history, had a real hot streak last year. He's a kind of well thought of wonder kid. He's like Italian or something, maybe a youth international, plays in Germany. So I'd say that's a good one. GG's on that. And this is a belter from Agent Cooper. Neuer, England Revolution. Love that. And thoughts on old Tag Almada's move? Should I keep my rare? I would, Agent Cooper, because he is going to go to France in January, is very much the consensus on it all.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's going to be sticking around in Brazil for too long, does it?
Nah, I think a guy like him does well in France, especially at a team like Lyon.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you see him do better SO5 wise in France than you would at Brazil. I find a lot of half decent players that have came from MLS go to Brazil and they kind of don't even get a game or get every third game. It's a bit, but yeah, I think he'll do well if he's going to the Eagle Group or whatever it's called.
You're not lucky, my man. Lo Celso's less talented brother. But yeah, no, I think Almada, when he goes to Lyon, his price will reach new heights. Is he still under 23? And I say new heights, you got to take that with a pinch of salt, obviously, because it depends how long he's had cards for and stuff.
He is, isn't he? Maybe.
Yeah. If he goes champion under 23 in January, then he's got an April birthday, so he's 23 now. He'll hold it for the rest of the European season coming. But if he goes to Lyon as a champ under 23, he'll be.
Yeah, it depends how long he sticks in Botafogo for, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it'll be good.
So that's a funny one, and it's been transfer season, especially on the channel here, Charlie. We've been dealing with the amount of links and the amount of rumors that keep coming out. It's been absolutely mental. I think that Rakitic one is the only one that I've kind of moved on recently enough. But somebody was pointing out the Cherky card, and again, if non-members might not have seen this, but I brought back Cherky, and I seen a wee report earlier today that he's still kind of open to Dortmund, and it's just not progressed or anything. It's just one of those non-update updates. But what about you, Charlie? Is there any transfers pending or imminent that you're hyped about or bought into?
No, I would have said no until about an hour ago. I actually picked up a Kaneko, who was at Zagreb. Apparently, he's on his way to Kortrijk, where a few of the other Japanese people have went. They were they were getting relegated last season. They won their playoff and actually stayed up. So I thought that could be fun. I know Harry Fuji went there and scored really well. So I was thinking, like, this guy's good. Like, when he plays, like, that was at Zagreb. Like, he could be really good for them, I think.
Yeah,
I
I
think
agree.
they'll probably turn things around a little bit next season. I don't think they'll be as bad. So I
The
thought
Belgian-
I only paid £8, got one off Surhis. So I thought, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was going to say there, the Belgian league's one of these ones that, although it's quite a high level of player does come out of it, even if like somebody's been in like Croatia or Poland or some of these other, they can still go there and actually do a lot better because of just the way it is and how good the Opta guys maybe are or something. I don't know, but Japanese players moving to Belgium feels like a win.
Yeah. I do have quite a few of them actually. Like I've got quite a bit of Belgium, and like it just seems to be a move that like a stepping stone move that does work for a lot of Japanese players. So like you've seen Zion Suzuki, he's now on his way to Parma in Serie A. So like it's a great way to like get going, really.
And the Ederson one that's kind of developed today, I think, is it's killed a lot of stacks, hasn't it? And it really makes me regret not getting an Ortega Moreno like months ago when it was just like a cheap City backup that you just get and forget.
The only thing I would say is they need to buy, if he goes, they need to buy a goalkeeper. Whether that be, it looks like everyone's saying he's going to be number one. They need to buy a number two. It depends who the number two is. You've got someone like Mamardashvili on the market. Do they pass him up?
My first thought was a buyback clause on Muric or something. maybe he's homegrown or something, because he's been there for if you're young or something.
But like I think Moreno's really good. Like I think he's probably just good enough to be their number one.
Yeah,
it just depends, obviously, who they get in to replace Ederson, whether that be a one or a two. I think it is a risk. I think that's why he is, as much as he's went up in price quite a bit, he's still not Man City starting goalkeeper price.
We were speaking, I think it may have been on this, the Friday thing that we did last before, but I know me and you have definitely touched on this, but it definitely was because McBride was here. We were talking about transfers and stuff. But with Safanov going to PSG, Tenas being to PSG, like Donnarumma to City, is that a thing that might happen?
Yeah, I'm not a big Donnarumma fan, to be honest. But like,
it's one of the few places he could go, but isn't it?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like you say with the PSG thing, someone's got to give. Like something's got to give in that Donnarumma, Safanov, Tenas thing. But yeah, like, what's that? 240. If you think he's going to be like, if someone thinks he's going to be number one, it's good.
Hit 6 months. See what it was like 6 months ago.
Yeah, because you got to remember he was in and out. Like this is when he got in for a few games. Wow, even that. That's when I presume that's when he got in for a few games.
Aye.
He's been as low as £45. Jesus.
Nightmare, man.
Yeah.
You had an Ederson and you never got one of him. You will be kicking yourself right now, won't you?
Definitely. But I think that comes back to one of the things that like you say that's like always keep ringing in my head is that like you shouldn't buy a goalkeeper based on the situation. You should buy a goalkeeper if you think they're good, because their situation will come good at some point if they're good enough.
Yeah, that Marino's like a really good example of that, because he was great in Germany at a crap team.
Yeah,
and if you watch that Bundesliga season and you've seen him and you're like, wow, he's actually quality.
Yeah, like look at that, and they were shit.
Yeah, proper shit.
Crazy. Yeah. Like every time he came in as well, I think like the games I've watched, I think he's been really good.
Very athletic. He's getting a lot of plaudits for his kind of spread,
Yeah, definitely.
Mamardashvili rejected Bayern last summer because he didn't want to be a backup, so can't see him moving there. But I think like Mamardashvili would be less scared of playing against this guy than playing against Neuer. Yeah,
the quote, I think I saw the same thing as Mike, and it was basically said, I'm not going anywhere to be a number two.
Yeah,
he said like if I'm going, I'm starting, more or less. Like, so it seemed like he's shown the Euros how good he is. Like if people like clubs didn't know, like he should be going to a top team, I think.
And Thomas is saying he traded main goalie, his goalie, the Spain one, that is going to transfer to Arsenal and got a keeper from my Altec.
Oh no, the who they're getting for backup? I've forgotten his name.
Oh, is it the Espanol guy?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
they're paying like 20 mil for a backup or something like that. I don't know his name, but yeah,
crazy. Maybe the Espanol guy. He made the Olympic squad, so that kind of thing urges a transfer on sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah. I was going to say Inter are doing the same thing. They're also paying 15, 20 mil for a backup. It's just like
for Martinez, yeah.
what was happening?
I think that one I can kind of forgive a little bit more.
I get that one because it's like he'll come in the year after. It's kind of the understand, isn't it? But like,
and they sold Onana for a lot of money and didn't really need to spend it on Sommer, did they? I think he was a freebie.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, they had Handanovic play for like 10 years, cost them nothing transfer wise, So they've got a lot of goalkeeper kind of kudos in the bank. But yeah, that is a bit of a weird one, especially like how quick it's been done. Sometimes these keepers, like I almost had it with Sorare last year, almost going to Real Madrid. But you'll be surprised how quickly these kind of bottom half of the table players will just run onto a bench, to get that big contract.
It is mental. Yeah, because obviously goalkeepers, year in, year out. It's not like move a new club, settle in, impress. It's like you're number one or you're not. So it really is all and often.
I've just noticed that Harry looks and sounds are very different. Harry's on his way. He's been in the chat as well to confirm it. Harry's had his rewards to record and get ready for putting out. And yeah, Mamardashvili, I think we're all.
I really hope that's the move I'm kind of waiting on to kind of kickstart like what I do with my gallery this summer.
If he goes to Newcastle, you're laughing, eh?
Yeah, I really hope he does. But yeah, I don't see like I've said this before. I don't see a bad move from him personally. I don't think he sits on a bench no matter where it is. Like, and I just think he's going to a top club and he'll start. So, just whereabouts it is.
And that's probably the better example rather than the Ortega Moreno of the buy the keeper you really want, because Mamardashvili, especially when you've picked him up, like under 23 champ, kind of mid-level team. Yeah. There's lots of options at that price point. Like I know it's not a small price point, but it's so. Mm-hmm. But again, picking the one that you've got, you might even luck out to the maximum and he joins Newcastle. You know what I mean? It's just proper, like,
I did want him when I bought him. If you share my screen, like I bought him, I think it was this patch here. Like I bought him, when I bought him, this happened basically. So I think I bought him around this patch where he's getting like fours and mid scores. And I did see like a loose link to Newcastle, so I thought like he's a guy I want anyway. Like. Maybe it happens and I get lucky, but I think it could happen, but you never know.
Chelsea bound to get linked with Mama at some point. Yeah, it's definitely
not. Jesus,
it's definitely likely. They need.
I think that probably would be the worst move.
Yeah,
it's Chelsea. Yeah,
they could use a sixth choice goalkeeper. Nevestic is what we're hearing for Zagreb from Ian Sorare in the chat. Thanks very much on that. I was going to say Zagreb's one's been quite busy because they've got some players on loan. Obviously sold Livakovic last season and it's a bit unclear, but Ian Sorare seems to have his finger on the pulse for that one, which is great.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing as well. Nevestic will be number one. Because obviously they did the move with Kavlina, who I had him once upon a time. And I'd like to bring him back at some point because I think he's really good, to be honest.
He was getting scouted by Inter Milan a month or two ago as well.
Yeah, I saw that actually. Yeah, he's really good. No, I think he's getting loaned out to Osijek to then just be the number one when he probably next season.
Yeah,
or not maybe make a steal because he is really good.
An agent Cooper owns a Juan Garcia. I was planning to use him as under 23. Double check it is him.
I think to be fair. I think it is him. I think the rumours went a bit quiet. I think because from what I saw like a few weeks ago, it was like, oh, it's kind of happening, and then I've not heard anything. So,
Stefan celebrating 2 months of being a season ticket holder. Thanks, my man. Good to see you tonight. But yeah, no, you're right. Sometimes on these rumours, like as much as I don't mind buying into one quite quickly, selling out of one, you can bite you in the bum so hard, so quick, can't it?
Yeah, big time. Like what happened with the Sorare when you
almost done it.
Yeah. Like that was Like you were offering up for anything at one point, weren't you?
Yeah, it was like a day where I was just panicking like mad and trying to swap him for anyone. And yeah, I'm so glad that never happened. But I think the goalkeeper merry-go-round is definitely one of the more interesting things Sorare managers are dealing with at the moment, because like with the regions being like redefined the way they are, like number one, like if you do have the Juan Garcia that would go from contender to champion through a transfer, it totally screws with some of your plans potentially, and just really, or you need that, and then it opens up another kind of thing for you. So we're all kind of fearing and hoping for all these moves in different kind of ways. Because the goalkeepers, like, we're all after getting up to multi-entry, and I think like it's one of the things I was listening to Gator Guy, Laird, and Andy last night. And as much as like I think a lot of us could be maybe being that, I wouldn't say lazy, I'd say comfortable kind of stage of like, you've got 15 defenders for a region and you've got 12 mids and you've got 15 strikers or whatever. But goalkeepers is like it's a much more delicate card to have a good amount of in the right places. So a transfer going for you or against you just really does shake things up, and it's the one I think everyone's like that with when they see the notifications coming through.
Yeah, I think with that, with the Spanish guy, like Ian says, it does depend what happens with Ramsdale. Maybe they buy this Spanish guy, they loan him out, and they keep Ramsdale as number 2, or maybe stays at number 2. They sell Ramsdale. Like personally, I don't rate Ramsdale, and I'd be surprised if any top 12, 13 team are desperate to get him in, especially with a fee that's being quoting people and everything. Like they want good money from him, and I just don't really see it happening, to be honest.
Now it's hard to say because the account is really small, right? I think this is the proper James Savundra account, the guy that's on Sky Sports, and he says Forest are remaining interested in Palace's Sam Johnson.
Yeah, Forest haven't bought many keepers recently, have they? So it seems they keep buying middle of the road keepers. Like just stop buying 5 and just buy one good one. Like, absolutely baffles me.
That is crazy. But yeah, obviously DCS has joined your team.
Mm-hmm.
They've still got Matt Sales. Did they sign Matt Turner or did they loan him?
I think they signed him.
Yeah.
Did they? I think so.
A loan doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like Matt Turner's going back to Arsenal.
But yeah,
I'm not sure about it.
Not of Premier League level.
No, for sure. Toby Lyson, I'm not too up on, but I think by all accounts he is like number 1 level. So I know he was been on loan or something to that effect.
Yeah, he
but
went
I think
on to forgot the name. Yeah, who's down
when Hakimi's going to the Olympics. I do think it's points to Dean Henderson unless Glasner buys somebody. But I think if they're listening to offers for Sam Johnson, you've got to think it's Henderson, don't you?
So someone did ask in the Telegram about the Palace situation the other day, and I'm not massive on either of them. I don't think it's unconceivable that they buy number 1.
Yeah. Suppose, yeah.
I'm pretty sure when Glasner first came in, they went with Johnston, and then he got injured, was it?
Yeah.
So they had him for a few games, and then he got injured, and then Henderson stopped playing. Henderson was okay when he came in, to be fair, but I wouldn't know who's number 1.
Yeah. So hard one to watch out for, or one to watch out for, but hard one to know just yet, because even if they sell Sam Johnson, that might be the catalyst to buying the number 1, Mm-hmm. And this is an interesting one. Do we think Saudi will be covered sometime soon with the increase in activity? We spoke about Ederson. Maybe De Bruyne isn't too far away from joining them either. If you listen to the rumours and the reports, I think like the way they've set the regions up, it really does open the door for them just to even license it just for.
I think it opens it. I'm still not sure whether it happens or not. I personally wouldn't like to see it happen because I just don't. Like, I think for contender, it would just kill anyone that's not in Saudi. Like, you've got, imagine if De Bruyne, Ederson, you've got Ronaldo, like, or Kante. Like, De Bruyne in that league would just be.
Oscar in China.
I think worse. I think you would genuinely be, if he started, he'd get 100.
He should do. But again, we've seen like some of them go over there and not really bother. Not really.
Yeah, I think that is the thing. A lot of them go over there and like hardly play, sit around for 6 months, and then just get a sail back to Europe, like you've seen with someone like Rakitic or someone.
Yeah, get a bit of that.
Yeah.
So that's a funny one. Do you think De Bruyne does it?
I think he does, to be honest.
See that post Belgium interview where he called the guy stupid? That made me think he's done with stuff, man. He's just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I've won the Champions League. I've won the Prem. I'm fucking taking the money in.
Done. I think in 6 months, I'd be surprised if he doesn't go now. I don't see him staying at City. Like, I think you might get the full season if you're lucky. I don't think you'll get a season after that. No chance, to be honest.
You'd like to think he stays for Pep's last year in case something incredible happens. You know, like they could do something again.
But then again, if it like he's done everything, you know what I mean?
Fair. And this is a great one to bring HarryTrades in on. I'd rather get Sweden and Greece before Saudi. I had somebody just move to Sweden the other day. Oh, Haksabanovic, that's who it was. So
yeah, I've got Koita maybe moving us to Greece. So yeah, cover the Greece league definitely.
Harry, my man, how you doing?
Yeah, doing well, mate. How we doing? I just watched the the stream back and fucking hell, little Neuer. Okay.
Yeah,
yeah, Mitsuta as well.
Yeah.
I saw it. He just got back into the side, Quinny, so good timing. And he scored really well last game.
He's in the shop window, I'm being told. So he's got his best. He's got his cool boots on. That's what he's doing now. And he's trying to get.
They might have been trying to suppress his price or something because they haven't played him for like 10 games.
I know he'd been causing heartbreak for people when I was building lineups. And when you look at his thing, he's had an L7 that you don't really like to see, certainly.
But he's a wicked player, though. He probably has got a European move in him, to be fair.
Let's hope it's to contender or champion.
Celtic, isn't it?
I'll take it.
I think there was a loose transfer, I think, to Celtic. I think really loose. I think someone posted a post in that was translated, and it was like he might be moving to Europe, and it was like a list of like 6 teams, and Celtic was on there. So never know.
Okay.
Also true as well. I think De Bruyne has been properly spoke to by that San Diego franchise that's going to be kicking off. So that's
it seems inevitable he's going to either Saudi MLS. Really, it doesn't seem to be anywhere.
But Harry, we were chatting about goalkeeper moves mainly, just because that's what we end up talking about amongst a few other bits and bobs. In terms of like goalkeepers and transfers, anything kind of shaking your tree over the last few days?
Not over the last few days. I mean, I'm still waiting for the Velez one to kind of go through, but it looks like that's kind of going to happen. I'm still waiting on Kook. Yeah, Kook's the biggest one. What the hell's happening with him?
Yeah.
Like, don't even see room. Like, I follow him on Instagram. He's just in the gym every day doing like fucking squats and stuff.
The signs of replacement, haven't they already?
Yeah. They Owen De Wolf or something. Like, he's definitely not going back. I just don't know where he's going. Like,
yeah, I think it's difficult when they sign the replacement because they've kind of done that with Mamadashvili as well. It's like you've kind of shown the hand a bit, and I don't really get it, to be honest.
I don't know. It's just been no links. It's just strange to have like nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like that doesn't fill me with much confidence.
Who was it 6 months ago? Was it Genk?
He used to play for Genk, so it might have been, like he came through the Genk Academy, it might have been that. But who's still looking for goalies in Belgium? Is it Anderlecht maybe? Because
Schmeichel's getting linked to Wolves.
Yeah. So you got like them, obviously. Van Kronberg probably is the number one at Genk if nothing else happens. Like, there's a few big clubs that have a few situations there.
Yeah,
I don't know. It smells like I'm a bit worried. I think he goes somewhere just weird, like I don't know, Serie A or something on the bench or something. I don't know. Yeah,
because the fact that he seemingly wanted to leave Mechelen makes it like it's either top 4 Belgium or somewhere else, because you're not kind of going to do a lateral move.
100%
in Belgium, where
he wants money. He does like all trading stuff on his Instagram. He's a bit he's into like stocks and stuff, and his missus got like a coffee shop in Antwerp, to be fair. So I don't know, maybe he wants to stay in Antwerp. That's where he seems to live. So mate, you
next level Instagram scouting.
If you're buying Super as a player, you're fucking on their Instagram. If you're not, you're doing it wrong, lad. Simple as. You're doing it wrong. But yeah, he's the biggest one. Outside of him, I've not really got too many like massive like goalkeeper worries, honestly.
Well, when you said about Valle, is that you're talking about the Las Palmas guy?
Right.
I seen a rumor earlier today that might burst that bubble in a little minute.
Ooh,
I've seen a few reports that Jan Musso could be the best keeper, the guy that's been rotating at Atalanta.
Mm.
And for anyone that missed it, by the way, Schmeichel might be back to the Premier League with Wolves. Don't know if he takes Jose.
Okay.
Don't know if he takes
Yeah, it
Jose
feels
Sa's spot, but
I thought that was a weird link because as much as Jose Sa isn't like amazing, I think he's like good enough. Like I don't.
Prem keepers, it's a bit of a roundabout, isn't it?
Yeah. Definitely.
This like term, it just feels like no one's really like. Oh, I know Raya signed today or whatever, but outside of Raya, who's like that locked? Really?
Yeah.
Vicario?
No.
Yeah, fair enough. Vicario, Raya,
Emi Martinez.
Emi for yeah. There's a few in there.
Locked. I'd say.
Like what happens to Forest? They got about 1,000 keepers, haven't they?
Yeah.
Any of the promoted sides doing anything funky? Oh, Southampton might do something funky actually, because I can't see McCarthy being starting.
They
I know he's
tried
going to
that
sign
when
a
they went
contract.
down, and it didn't.
Right, yeah.
Like he's not.
Because Bazoon's not going to be fit.
Yeah.
Onana, yeah, fair enough, Cam. Good point.
Onana, yeah. One thing that I thought was quite sneaky, I was looking at Juventus earlier today, and that Alcaraz was only on loan from Southampton, so he'll be going back there to play.
Yeah. Didn't play a game. Like literally hardly played a game for Juve.
Yeah, I quite like him. I thought he was good when he was in the Prem.
I
thought he was alright.
I thought he was good.
He's of that like Enciso type of mold, isn't he? Like they're all just like the same player, but they're all really good. Like you just, if you didn't see their face, they just play the exact same way. But that's a big one for Southampton. I wonder if they bought Flynn Downs yet? Is it Flynn Downs?
I think they did. I think they might have
from West Ham.
They were gonna. I'm not sure if they have.
Who else went up? I'm trying to think now. Southampton,
Ipswich,
Leicester.
Ipswich
is a mad one, isn't it?
Their keeper's out, so they're getting a keeper for sure.
They're after
right. Yeah. Ipswich cards on Sorare. That's mad. My geography teacher was a massive Ipswich fan. Randomly, like Welsh bloke, but just loves Ipswich. And he's just buzzing. I've still got him on Twitter now. I always look at his tweets. He just loves Ipswich, and I'm just thankful and happy for him that they're in the promised land.
Yeah, I think they'll probably surprise a few people next year. I don't think they'll fall into the Sheffield United bad mold. To be honest, I think they'll be all right.
I don't know if I haven't caught up with their signings and stuff. Like I couldn't really give a fair assessment. Have they signed anyone half decent?
I think all they've signed so far is Amari Hutchinson.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's a big one though.
Yeah,
that's a good cop. That
they spent 20 million on him. So
you'll be a fun card. You'll be a little
definitely.
tier 2, tier 1, maybe on a good day.
I think it'll be good.
Yeah, we're having some chat as well. People were asking about what was the other one? Another goalkeeper. Sorry, I was going to add into this. It wasn't Nottingham Forest. I forgot what it was, but it was in the chat and it rang in with what you guys were just saying. And Kovar and Hradecki is another one.
Yeah, good point. That's a coin toss, isn't it? Like, I don't think we really know what's going to go on there.
Yeah. I've seen some stuff that made people think that Kovar's the guy. So if Kovar is the guy, does Hradecki maybe make a move? Little
MLS move or something? Like, you've got to imagine it'd be somewhere like that or Saudi, right? Like,
or Ipswich.
Maybe, yeah. Has he ever played in the Prem? I don't think he has he?
No, that I know of.
I think, yeah, he could. I mean, he's good. He's probably good enough, isn't he? International level, captain of Finland and whatever. Yeah, he could do that. Sure, he could. Alex Coombs bangs on about this. Ronnie Edwards has just signed for Southampton. Apparently, he's really good centre half. I think from League One. I think they signed him from Peterborough. I believe. I think Alex is a Peterborough fan.
Oh yeah.
He's supposed to be. Supposed to be a beast. I think I might have got that wrong, but.
Stefan mentions Jacob Greaves. I don't know if that's confirmed to Ipswich, but like he's supposed to be
keeper,
really good. No, he plays for Hull centre half. He's supposed to be like
the next one,
their next prodigy.
Oh yeah,
Maguire-esque.
I seen somebody bumming him up.
He's supposed to be really good.
Where's he from? England.
Yeah, plays for Hull.
Jacob Greaves.
It might have been in all that kind of Calafiore furore. I seen somebody maybe associate
got
that
similar
Greece
hair.
kid.
I'm just looking at his thing now. He's
Is that what
got
it is?
he's got the jet black hair.
That's what it is then,
14
for sure.
million player value on SofaScore, which is a bit mad. 23, 6'4". No outstanding weaknesses according to SofaScore, which is not a bad. Left-footed as well. Played every minute of every game last year, which is a bit mad. 4 assists. Fair play.
This is a solid shout here. Sorare CT4 Diogo Costa to City if Ederson goes.
Yeah, I think it's written. I'm telling you. I really think it is. I can't. Ortega looks class, but
no one's kind of been linked to Diogo Costa.
I know it was Chelsea for a bit, wasn't it?
Since he's been, yeah. I'm surprised no one's like down again. To be honest, I feel like they should be.
Yeah, Mikey Pompey says there he wants his Pompey card. Yeah, technically, my cousin's playing championship football next year, but barring any injuries, which is
that'd be fun.
Bit of a journey. I've been in League 2 and League 1. But yeah, that'd be fun. I don't think we'll get champion. Well, we might get championship cards. I doubt it though, because didn't we lose Norwich's license or something?
That was only a glitchy thing. It came back.
Was it really? Okay.
Pavlenka and Kubek, both with no teams. I think they're both Czech Republic nationality, so dodgy. If they won them, because I think the Sparta Prague keeper has been linked to Celtic quite a lot. That Vindal. Yeah. So like if he leaves, like one of them could easily end up at Prague. You know.
Mm-hmm. Big time.
So watch out.
Big time.
Diego will cost a fortune. Love that. Dun, 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 dun. And then Tom Jansen's asking about a giveaway. What giveaway? Is it the shirt one for signing up? Because that will be like in a couple of weeks probably. But other than that, I'm not sure what the giveaway we've got.
Could be on about. I'm doing a Twitter one. I don't know whether he's referring to that. I don't know.
Maybe Harry's Twitter. I've also got one on a video actually. We're giving away 2 limiteds from the new 2 playlist thing I did yesterday. So maybe that'll be in like a week or 2 as well. I'll give you the dates and stuff. I'll make sure you don't miss it.
Good cards in that as well.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed that. I don't know if you've watched it yet, Harry, but like the onboarding thing's totally different now. And I asked the chat, and somebody in the chat confirmed, but like you get a box with a card in it,
like guaranteed.
In the little walkthrough tutorial thing. Now,
the
one I got was I don't even know what his first name is. Began with an I, so I'm assuming it's Isaac, but it might not be.
I think you're getting a different Romero mixed up. I think.
It was this guy here. He's just, it's Ivan.
Yeah.
But when you put him into this, it just comes up as I, you know. I got this guy who's worth like 70p, 50p. Just for completing the tutorial, like clicking on like what's a cat mode and what's a card and stuff, you know.
Oh, fair play. Yeah, that's really cool.
Gave you like a wee Rivals box, and this wee guy came out of it. Which, you know, he's a bit of whatever, isn't he? But
better than kicking the teeth, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's quite fun. Get a wee card when you start. Wee tier 5 challenger contender guy, but throw it into the pile. So I've got one of him and a Gundogan that I got for it as well.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Now, Harry, I know me and you certainly we love a little bit of Olympic action, but Charlie, like he's doing anything for the Olympics? You maybe thinking about
it? I was tempted because it is covered, but from all accounts, it doesn't look like it's getting a specific competition. So I did check the calendar, and I think it starts the week Belgium comes back. I think.
Okay.
So if you're not getting a league specific competition, like you're going to be against tough opposition. Basically, it's not like you're going to have like a clean slate of it's just Olympics. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I reckon they'll just get away with just making under 20, like because most of those cards will be playing in under 23. I think they might just be lazy. And
they might just beef the price in the 23 a little bit, maybe.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Oh no, because not everyone's U23.
Right. Yeah. There's 3 older, but still, I don't think that really pushes.
Yeah, I think it's a difficult one. But where do they put it then?
I think they just say like, well, is All Star going to be open at that point, or is that dead?
Oh yeah, it might just close. Yeah,
it's in July. It's the end of this month. So I think
if it's in July, then it still be open. Yeah, technically. So it could just be like the older guys playing in All Star, and then like you just play the younger ones if you want, under 23. I don't know. Like I said, yeah, like you said, right. I don't think they'll do a specific. Will
Yeah,
they?
it doesn't look like it. Because a lot of people have been asking and stuff, and it's just no one's said yes. So I presume it's a no.
I'm just waiting to get the schedule up.
Some of the teams in it though are rubbish. Like there's some like good ones obviously, but there's some bad ones as well. Like
it's weird because it's like most teams just aren't dry, and then you've got France, Argentina who are going fucking mental for it.
Yeah.
Like
So group one,
joke.
France, America, Guinea, and New Zealand. Feels like a good time to have some French cards. Argentina, Morocco, who somebody in the chat told us will have Ashraf Hakimi in the building.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, they've got Iraq and Ukraine. And then it's Spain. Look at this group for Spain. Egypt, Uzbekistan, and Dominican Republic.
Jesus Christ.
Someone's going to do an Erling Haaland and get like 9 goals in a game, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They literally are. You're right.
And in Group D, Israel, Paraguay, Mali, and Japan.
That one's tough, yeah. That one's actually the group of death.
You expect Japan to do well, I think.
You would, yeah. Israel are good though in the younger
they're
years.
good
like
really good,
youth,
aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah. And Mali won't go down without a fight. Paraguay, obviously, it depends if like Enciso in that plays. If they could have a half decent team.
Does Almiron want to go to the Olympics, Charlie? Is that something you've heard?
I fucking doubt it. You can't even get a game for a normal team.
Can't get,
Shit.
He's been
he's been getting absolute pelters from like the Paraguay fans.
Has he really?
Yeah, it's horrendous. He's been getting absolutely slated.
Yeah.
Mike of Pompey, by the way, he's putting the gauntlet down. Remember this comment.
Uzbekistan, that's class.
Here, power to you, mate. If you've got a bit of intel, charge on. Love it.
Put your money where your mouth is, buy a stack.
I know. You can't go throwing out accusations like that without any substance. That's class.
Twitter giveaway it was for Thomas as well from earlier.
Yeah, sorry, Tom. Yeah, they are in there, mate. Tom did give away a couple of cards. Well, he donated a few cards yesterday on stream, so
love it.
We'll give it. And somebody donated like another 5 to me earlier, so I've got like 11 cards to give away, which is
that's a buzz.
Yeah. Oh, somebody's made me a little offer on my Stravetza. Have you ever heard of Mario Gonzalez? Because I have never heard of him.
No.
Plays in the Spanish second division for Sporting Gijón, apparently.
Yeah.
But he has a Leuven card. Random. No, mate, I'm not going to be.
Some of the squads are out. Cameron M. I've got on screen here. So this is match day 1. It's the 24th of July, and match day 3 is the 30th. Match day 2, the 27th. So the group stage is like rapid. Boom, 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 boom.
Wow.
It's 4 groups, so it's straight into quarterfinals, semi, whatever. So it's going to be quick.
Who's going to be the Spain goalie? Tenas, we think?
Yeah.
It's between Tenas and that guy going to Arsenal.
Jose Garcia, Joao Garcia, whatever. Yeah.
I think that's the issue with like the French and the Spanish squads. Like, it's
how are you supposed to pick?
Like you think, like, oh, I've got Tenas to play, and then you look at the squad list, and it's like Jesus. Like,
they might rotate a lot, you know.
Yeah. Like I had Mateta,
like a lot.
I saw Mateta was going, and I was like, oh, nice, I can play Mateta. And I was like, hang on, I've got Lacazette. It's like what?
Yeah,
like,
you got no chance guessing, have you?
Yeah. No, not at all.
Yeah, that'll be really tough, actually. Like plays like Alvarez and stuff, you'd like to think play, don't you? Like for Argentina.
I'm surprised he's going, to be honest.
It is a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah, like coming straight off the bat of the season into the Copa
No
America
rest,
and then into it makes no sense. I'm surprised they've let him go, to be honest.
Julian Alvarez is a good luck charm, but isn't he?
Yeah,
he
just wins everything. Like there's nothing the kid doesn't win. Like just play him or just keep him around. Like he doesn't even have to play.
I saw that what Ian said, that the Rams being denied by Juve to go.
Wow.
Yeah, they just said if you sign and you're not going, which I think is kind of fair enough.
Puskas. Oh, somebody donated a Morioka to me. I didn't even realize.
Do you know where he's went to?
Yeah, somewhere dodgy like Poland.
Poland.
Yeah. R.I.P.
But why didn't you just go back to Japan? You know.
I know.
Carlos Soler is not in the squad. I can confirm that.
Is he not?
No, I can confirm that. The Spain squad's out. You can find it on Twitter quite easy. I'll find it if I can.
When I was watching I did exactly what you did, Charles. I crafted my first card.
Did you?
Yeah, tier 5.
No
Guessing.
spoilers for the video, but
Yeah.
did you do better than Charlie?
You couldn't do much worse, surely.
No, it's on par. It ain't much better.
Really?
Yeah, it's a champ card. It's a champ card. I'll give it that, but it's not. Put it this way: his old man is better than him.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I know who that is.
yeah.
Ooh, I don't.
This is a Spain Olympic squad for anyone that's interested.
Ooh, Mark Pubil. Yeah, he plays in the 2nd division. Eric Garcia. That'll be fun. Kabasi, John Pacheco, Miranda. Wonder where Miranda goes. There's loads of speculation about him,
He's
isn't
going, yeah, he's
Italy.
done somewhere.
Is it done, is it?
Bologna.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I mean, it might be quite fun, but yeah, there was loads of rumors about him on there. Biner, Barrios, Oros, Turientes. Wow, they've got a good team, haven't they?
Fermin Lopez. That's Samu's supposed to be really good.
Abel Ruiz is a beast. He was playing in Portugal, wasn't he? He was like banging goals.
Thanks for Girona.
Fun. That was it. Yeah, he did last week, didn't he? I did see that. He'll be a fun card because he's never had a card before, I don't think. Yeah, he don't have a card. How old is he? 24 now.
Is it just me that thinks it's weird that Fermin Lopez is listed as a forward?
A little bit. Yeah, I mean, he's like a 10, isn't he? 10, 8. It is a bit weird, yeah. But then, like, Sergio Gomez is not forward. I know he does play there for Spain, but, like, he could be anywhere, couldn't he? He could be defense, midfield, or forward.
If you knew the goalkeeper, this is the stack to get because of the group stage.
Oh, my God. Jesus. Yeah. Double defense. Whoever the goalie is, the defenders are going to get 80 pluses every game.
Who played the U21s? Was it Tenas?
Yeah.
I think Tenas is definitely seen as the prodigy in Spain, but that Joan Garcia's played every game and got promoted and might be going to Arsenal.
Yeah, I'm
sure they had this kind of thing in the U21s, or someone did when they had
didn't they change keepers?
Yeah. I'll have a look.
Quinny, didn't you have that problem? Didn't you play Tenas or something and he did play and then didn't, or vice versa? Something happened last year in the 21s, 100%.
Yeah, see that. Oh, he played all the games for one.
Quinny, Ian says Sergio Gomez is signed for Sociedad today.
Yeah.
Is that done, is it?
Yeah. A couple hours ago.
No way. That's better than fucking Roma.
Way better than Roma, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That was going to cut your Angelino, wasn't he?
Well, he's listed here as a forward, by the way. He may be playing left mid. Maybe not for Sociedad. I wouldn't think so, but maybe Roma.
He would for Spain, though. You're right. Yeah. He plays like left wing. He's crazy.
So they had Tenas in. I'm not looking at Julian.
Belaga, yeah.
And he's been touted up for a good year or so now as he's good, but because of the Basque thing, you can't get rid of Simon, and he's not going to leave, so it's a nightmare. But he's supposed to be really good.
Yeah, he's been touted
sat on the bench, the U21s.
They've got some unbelievable keepers, Spain. Jesus, don't they, at the youth ages? Oh my God. You've got no chance, have you? Trying to break through there, it's just fucking possible.
Yeah.
The good old days.
What would you prefer, Sergio? Go on.
I was going to say, from that tournament when I watched Ukraine-Spain, I was really impressed with the centre-back. He's going back to the Olympics again, Taloverov. So I looked at his card. But I didn't buy it.
He got cards, did he? That's mad.
Yeah.
You were going to say something, Harry? Sorry.
I was just going to say, what would you prefer, Gomez's defender or mid card?
Oh, I really don't know.
I think mid if he's at Sociedad, because they like to concede a few.
Fair.
But obviously the defender gives them the better upside of the clean sheet bonus. So
Weaver to Brighton.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Brighton is a player, isn't he?
Which is a shame.
Who Weaver,
Yeah, I think Brighton will be good next season. From all accounts, they've brought a good manager in and from a few good players in.
I keep forgetting about the manager. It's such an unknown element of everything, but who did us.
How often do Brighton get the manager wrong?
Fair.
You know what I mean?
Not very, isn't it?
Yeah. They brought Potter in when he was untested, really.
Yeah, the team towards the end of the season was a bit mad, wasn't it? Like injury-wise, but
Yeah.
I wonder what they do. Do they go like a back three or something? Or I don't know,
that's the setup I've seen from like drafts kind of thing. Be a
back three.
A back three.
Ooh.
And then
I was just waiting to check what St. Pauli was in. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it is a back three.
Oliver.
Wow. That's fun. It'll be like Weaver and whoever midfield. Billy Gil, maybe that Baleba, maybe.
Yeah, I saw something where it would be Baleba, Weaver, Minter, and then João Pedro, and then Matoma.
I forgot.
They've got so much depth up front. They've got a Drinker and Ciso. They've got stupid depth.
They've got a really good squad.
Wonder if Steele leaves. Wonder if Steele actually goes.
I think, he's not going to get a game.
There was rumours that he was going to go to Southampton.
I could see him going to like Southampton or Ipswich or something. Like I could maybe see it a little bit. Less so Southampton because they can spend money if they want to. You know, they've just got that in them. But yeah, I don't see anyone in the Prem really like, oh, give us him. You know.
Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it?
Some of the reports I was catching, I did a video out earlier today about the Chelsea or the Chelsea Comedy Club, as I was calling them. And I think the reports I seen about them was Maresca kind of fancies the Robert Sanchez guy. So I
don't like him, mate. I think he's awful.
Yeah, so Petrovic held the spot last year, but let's see. You know, it's just a report, but if anyone's interested.
Yeah, I quite like Petrovic. I thought he was good when he came in. Like, he's not... probably shouldn't be at, like, a top 6 team, to be honest. So,
I think he surprised a lot of people, though, didn't he? He was better than what everyone thought.
I think that's the thing. He's better than what everyone thought. But
yeah, Matt Turner fucked that for everyone.
I know, yeah. The expectations are so low for MLS keepers going to the Prem.
Yeah, genuinely.
Do you think the Bast will smash at Sporting? I mean, they have a lot of good centre-backs. If he plays, he'll do well, but it's finding out when he plays and when he doesn't, because they've got, like, serious centre-backs. Like, if
Mandy and Inacio, one of them has to go, don't they?
That's what I thought. I think one of them's got to go, because, like, they've got to go there.
They've got, like, Jeremy St. Justice as well. Like, they've got, like, 4 or 5 really good defenders. The good thing for the Basto, he can play literally anywhere, though. Like, he's could play right wing back if he had to. Right centre back. He could literally play anywhere. Comfortable off both feet. And like Coates is obviously getting on, so he won't play every game. Coates, obviously, but yeah, Tabas would smash though if he plays 1,000,000%.
Yeah, I think one of the wide centre off has got to leave.
Yeah.
Oh, Fresneda still to come back into the fold.
Yeah,
by the way,
he was like massively touted up before he moved there, and then like
pocketed Vinny, didn't he, that one game, and then just got a move literally instantly.
I think Newcastle were like really heavily linked to him at one point.
Yeah, he's similar to Livramento, to be fair, isn't he?
Yeah,
very, very similar type of player. Guy Correz looks like he's staying, which is mad.
Yeah.
I thought Arsenal would have actually just nibbled on that, but
Sporting Lisbon definitely holding out for that 100 mil.
The Benfica money, isn't it? The Nunes, João Felix money. Yeah.
I think a lot with the Portuguese teams, I think the players kind of know they're better off holding out for another year to get that huge move rather than going to like a B-level side sort of thing.
Too early.
I forgot who it was, but there was someone who moved for like I've forgotten which player it was, but they moved for like a fortune, and they said the year before they could have went to like I think it was Bournemouth, and they ended up going somewhere like class. I forgot who it was. It might have been someone like who did you say?
Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, no, I think it was something like that.
Something like him.
They waited a year and they went like somewhere class.
Funny, imagine you did see Bruno back in the day rocking up at Bournemouth.
No.
Just moaning everywhere.
And yeah, we've got the young Mbappe to Lille as well. That's another one that's kind of happened earlier today. If any, is he has cards, Ethan Mbappe, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He does. Yeah,
I was looking at him for collection bonus. He's a rookie. Well,
yeah,
Could be a fun
is,
one.
yeah, he's a bit pricey considering he's like no one has a clue whether he's good or whether he's just Mbappe's brother.
He looked good in the youth. It's hard to see if he's going to translate into like first team footy.
Yeah.
So that Edward Michu thing, he looked amazing in all his highlight videos when he was like coming to Celtic maybe and all that, and Sunderland.
Lads, I was shitting myself last night, by the way, with that Cap 240 sweat. I was 1 point over in the 1.8 points over. I got like opted down today from like I was 2 points over, then I was 1.8 points over. But last night I was watching Cesar Araujo defend for their lives against Toronto. I needed like half a point, and they gave him like a dual one from nowhere. And I was like, "Fuck, I'm taking it." I didn't even see it. I was like, "Let's go." But he didn't, on SofaScore, they gave him the tackle, but he didn't actually get the tackle on Sorare. But it was enough, and it was mental. Lucas Piton, right, was on 90 points after his assist in like the 80th minute. He lost 20 points after that. 5 duels lost. He lost every duel. 3 fouls and a yellow card. And he was my captain. So he was on like 140 points, is obviously 50%. So I was over. I was 412 points. I was flying. And that was before Araujo was finished. Like Araujo was still cooking. And they held on for the clean sheet, luckily. But I didn't watch the Vasco game, but I absolutely just cacking myself.
Jeez.
When it's like that close, your head just goes. Like if I'm miles away from it, I don't care.
Yeah.
But like, oh my God, when you're that close, it's the most horrible sweat ever. It's the worst.
Aye, that is brutal. Charlie had a bit of a sweat as well with 240 super kind of blown up in his face as well.
Was it last minute? Don't say Charlotte conceded last minute.
No, yeah, well, you know what I mean.
Did they?
Action.
No. So they did fuck all the first game. They got beat 1-0 at Houston. Then they were at home at Miami. And they did nothing, basically. Ajimang scored and then got sent off.
Sent off, I saw that, yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah. I didn't see what he got. I know he had an early yellow, didn't he? And then he had a late red.
He just stamped on him. Yeah, straight red. It's a bit annoying because I've now got no forward for 2 games.
Ah, fucker. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's killer.
That's painful.
Yeah, because I did it last week or the week before. We had Chola had a double game week, so I went for the middle threshold, and I actually hit the top threshold. But
Jesus Christ, with a Charlotte stack, let's get going.
But I thought I'll do the same again this week, go for middle, and I 295 points. Nowhere near.
Yeah, that's brutal. I'm able to utilize my Reynoso Super Rare for the first time, lads, after I spunk some good money on him and not been able to use him once because he went off the face of the earth. He's back, lads. He's fucking back. L15 of 0, Quinny. Sneaky one. Yeah, in Cap 240.
What division did they go to? Was it Mexico?
Yeah, Mexico, yeah.
It'll be interesting to see if
Tijuana.
Once he goes back to Argentina, whether he decides to come back to Mexico or not. Or whether it's just an American thing. Yeah.
I mean, living in Minneapolis or wherever he was, that is not where you want to be. He's at home. He'll fit right.
I hope so for your sake.
I know. And Frankie Amaya's moved to. All my boys are moving to Mexico.
Amaya?
Yeah, 4 million to Toluca, however you pronounce it. I don't know.
Wow,
yeah,
I didn't know that.
4 mil. Yeah, literally like happened last week. Played his last game for Red Bulls on the midweek and said goodbye. And yeah, weird move, but I don't know if I was telling you, but his girlfriend plays in Mexico. Like she plays for Tigres. So I don't know whether he wanted, be closer to her. He's from California, so I don't know. Another bit of Instagram scouting, obviously.
Well, if you're not moving to Europe at that age, then Mexico's what you do, isn't it?
Yeah, all the MLS people seem to just go in the Liga MX now.
I think it's money. I think they're paying silly money, and
they must be because everyone kind of sees it as like a bit of a backstep. Like there's more eyes on MLS, especially now. But seemed everyone just moving out of it.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I
didn't foresee him moving though. I've always rated him, but I never thought he'd be like £4 million worth of player.
Yeah, but I think like Giacomakis, once you go to the MLS, it's kind of like you're setting your stall out as like I'm kind of going for money. I'm not coming. Yeah. Like there's a good chance you don't go by Europe. Like the same way Abada. Like I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see him in Europe again.
Mm-hmm. It's tough when you go young, though, isn't it? Like a Barda.
Yeah.
Like you're kind of stifling yourself in some ways,
Yeah,
unless you
I
absolutely just
think
go
it's a strange
bonkers
move.
out there.
Definitely. Which he's not. He's playing pretty poor, to be honest.
Even Magno as well. He's fell off the face of the earth, maybe on his way back to Vasco.
Yeah.
Weird when that. So
And on that
talented.
kind of note, we've got a good one here. Gio Reyna and Jadon Sancho. Where do we think they end up? Sancho's been linked to Juve today, quite heavily.
There's no way Sancho plays for United, so he's gone, isn't he? It's just where. I mean, you'd think Dortmund suits him the most, but he might fancy another challenge. You just don't know, do you?
It doesn't seem like they're wanting to pay it, from what I've seen.
What they want in like 20s? 30, I don't know.
I think they want like
more,
35, 40, I think.
Okay.
I just don't think they're going to pay it. Because realistically, they're not going to get. I think that if they buy him for that, I don't see them getting more than that in the future, personally.
Right. Yeah. That's a tough one, actually. I don't know. Gio Reyna's a weird one as well. The guy just can't seem to stay fit.
He'll be moving to a bench somewhere, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I'm worried about him.
He really has to do like Serginho Dest, doesn't he? And go play for Feyenoord or some shit.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Just go backwards to maybe go off, go forwards again at some point. But go in the right, haven't you? You can't just keep like getting injured and just hopping clubs and not playing. Like it don't go for you. Managers won't want you. It's as simple as. Did you see this is a fun one, Quinn. I don't know. I saw in one of the America Discords, Richie Ledesma to Mexico.
Ooh.
To Juarez, yeah.
I've not got mine anymore.
Haven't you?
Nah.
I thought you were a Richie stan.
Nah, I didn't hang on to it for too long. It was just going down in value and he wasn't playing. And I think I used him as like fodder in a big, card swapperoo.
Mm-hmm.
He may do well there.
Yeah. It's not done, but those are the talks and stuff.
And then Alex Coombs is asking about Celtic's midfield if O'Reilly leaves. If O'Reilly leaves, you've got to imagine we buy somebody, but it's all about Hatate. Well, I'd probably maybe not actually. Celtic are tight as fuck. Maybe they don't, and it would be McGregor, Iwata, and Hatate. We could probably just do that and put the money in the bank again, like they love to do. Wait till they sell Hatate before they replace O'Reilly. That's just the Celtic way, Like,
have you not signed anyone? McBride said on Twitter. Was that true? Like, have you literally not signed anyone?
Yep.
Wow.
Nope.
It's not.
I guess it's. Wow. Okay.
It's not looking good, is it?
Like, it feels like they've all just came back to work this week, if you know what I mean. It's like everyone's hey lads, so what are we doing this month? Oh, we need a goalkeeper. We need a goalkeeper, guys. We gotta get on that quickly. Could be quite important.
How they haven't had someone lined up is it doesn't even look like they're bidding for people.
It's fucking criminal, isn't it? It doesn't look like we're bidding for anyone.
It's just a mental thing.
They're
getting linked to everyone and their dog, and they're not chucking bids in. It's just like, might be interested, or that sort of thing.
Vindal can back up again this week, so that one maybe has the legs on it. Since
how old is he now? Like 20, 26 or something?
26, something like that. Not too high on Vindal amongst some of the other ones we've been linked to. Just I don't know. I want a guy that's played top level to some extent, whether it be a few seasons Champions League or a champion Euro card, as we would call it. Somebody that's got a bit of that top level kind of presence.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a big hole to fill for me as a Celtic keeper for sure. We'll be watching out for that one. And Gio Reyna probably makes a wee step back. And I think we've all been saying Scott Bain's going to get minutes for Celtic. Like, you could start the season. We've all been saying it for a wee while, and I still wouldn't rule it out at this stage. So,
is Segrist away? Has he gone?
He was pictured in training today.
Oh, I thought he was said he was going.
Yeah, he made a big post saying I won't be back and all that and everything else.
Yeah, he's probably realised no one else is going to pay him what Celtic are paying, so that's why he's probably told him to get back to work.
Yeah. I've got 2 Bains and 2 Segrists, so if one of them does play, at least I'm mainly covered.
Who do you reckon to go with? Season starts now.
They'd probably go with Bain. Because Bain loves all the passing stuff and all that. And if you see Bain, if you ever go to Celtic Park and you watch the warm-ups, like Bain's doing rainbow flicks and stuff. Proper,
That's amazing.
Yeah. Reina to Celtic would never. I would never say it would never happen because it's just stranger things have clearly happened in that. But if any of you don't know, Reina's dad played for Rangers for like 5 years or something. What was his name again? Claudio.
Yeah.
Claudio
So
Reina.
unlikely, but not impossible. So
I think he played for Sunderland as well. I think he was born.
Yeah, he did. You're
in
right.
the West Side, I think.
that's
But,
nice.
explains why
Rangers
he's so
City
shit,
Sunderland.
doesn't it?
As an Aston Villa collector, I want Robin Olsen to go to Celtic. That's just not happening. It's more likely Dubravka. Dubravka's probably, along with
I'm
Vandal,
Dubravka.
the most likely.
Kelly Roos, or is he not good enough?
He maybe goes to Rangers. In saying that,
Kelly though, didn't they?
somebody asked earlier, they signed Kelly and they've made Jack Butland captain, by the way.
Oh wow, okay.
Which is a big statement because Tavernier has been captain for years. You know, he's a penalty taking, fucking Hall of Fame right back at the team, you know.
Wow.
But they've gave the armband to Butland.
What's that about? Do you think he'll leave?
It's maybe a wee bit of they might leave, and it may be a wee bit of like the manager saying, like, this is now my team. Like, I'm appointing the captain beginning of the season, and it's Butland.
No,
So I think it means also they're very less likely to sell Butland, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Scotia. He's called Dracula. That is brilliant. That is class.
Does sound like a Celtic goalkeeper.
Or does Gaten Cook just go there?
Celtic.
They like a
It
freebie.
makes sense.
They like a freebie.
We do like a freebie, you're right.
Like, we can't roll them out.
I'm desperate for some utility out Cordolo. I've paid fucking fortune for him,
Darlow.
and he's just been sat on the bench. It's just killed us.
Carl Darlow, Jesus. Where was he on the bench last year? Leeds.
Yeah, signed for Leeds, and I thought, oh, fucking brilliant. Meslier's going to leave. It's going to be number one at like a class championship team. He just sat on the bench all season.
Oh, killer. Weghorst back to 20, or say back to Holland.
Yeah,
Kind of a fun one.
We all made the same face there.
Yeah,
he'll kill it there. Jesus.
that doesn't sound terrible, does it?
No, not at
Like
all.
when you've got people like Ricky Van Wolfswinkel smashing
Oh,
up
I
there,
know.
like
Jesus.
who's Weghorst going to tear that up if he goes there?
And on this note, Meslier to Marseille sounds like a thing, but I've also read, along with signing Belotti, looking to get Rafael Varane, but Pau Lopez might be on his way to Como.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a good move for him.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
definitely.
That would be fun.
Cesc Fabregas, what do you think? Como, could they be the smart man's Champ Euro stack?
I think because
maybe.
it gives me kind of Monza vibes. That happened, was it last year or the year before?
Yeah,
Yeah,
fair.
last year.
Yeah, but
It's like a celebrity project,
yeah.
isn't it? Like
Fabregas
Thierry
wasn't
Henry's
manager
involved.
though last season, was he? He was his assistant.
It's Oshan Roberts, mate. The
Was he
Welsh
assistant?
Wizards.
Was it?
Yeah. Oshan Roberts is head coach because he's got a pro license and Fabregas doesn't. And Oshan Roberts gave Fabregas all his badges and stuff for the Welsh FA. So he did him a favour basically and just became manager. So Fabregas could like still stay there. But I'm pretty sure he must be working on his pro license as we speak. So
Yeah.
probably gets rectified. But
Aye. That's funny. I didn't know that because like when I did my B license, I maybe told you guys this before, but I did my B license and in my group I had Costinha and Manish, and at that time it was like a summertime, so it was maybe a June or July. But the year before, Costinha was the manager of Pacos de Ferreira, who some of you guys will recognise in the Portuguese league. They finished fourth one year, and they got into the Champions League qualifiers. And they gave Costinha the job. They sacked the guy, or the guy that got them fourth was gone. I don't know what the details were, but they gave Costinha the job, and he took Manish as his number 2. And a year later, I was doing the B license with them. So, like, they were telling me that one day at lunch, they were telling me that when he got that job and they were doing qualifiers, they played Zenit. I remember watching it. It was a pure random thing because it was Zenit. It was like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The game was on. So it's one of those ones where you just kind of stick it on and but he was telling me that everyone in Portugal was going balubas that he got that job and he was allowed to be the manager and like take them into the Champions League and all that because he didn't have any badges or anything. So
That's
it's just
funny.
it's funny to hear that your pal's done him a favour, because I've kind of heard
I
stuff
think it
like that.
happens a lot, doesn't it? That type of
Yeah.
stuff.
Ex-players getting a bit quick and then they don't meet the requirements technically, you know.
Yeah, I've been on a few of those licenses, like being a little kid having to like be the
the running.
dummies for the So like Gary Monk before he was Swansea manager, because he didn't have his licenses, because he like went from player, obviously captain of Swansea, to being the coach, or whatever. Vieira was there, Thierry Henry. Like, this is years ago. This was when I was like 13, when they were all doing their licenses around that time, because FAW was the cheapest to do it with. So like all the ex-players would come and do it. Sol Campbell was there as well. Loads of them, to be fair. So you just do their session and stuff. But yeah, it was a good experience to be coached by.
It's cool, isn't it, being around those people, isn't it? You know,
it is cool, yeah, because you never, when you're a kid, you're just like, fucking hell, it's Sol Campbell or whoever. Like, it's a big thing, I guess. But yeah, it's really cool.
Oh, Costa's back in the Portuguese top division. Good to hear. Love that. And speaking of the Olympics, look who's back in the live chat. We've got an Olympic manager here, back on schedule.
Just in time.
Kikir, Destinoglu, I'm not too sure where these guys end up. I'm not sure if Destinoglu's even looked to be leaving. Como signed to Senna as well.
Going back to goalies, staying on goalies, actually, I am looking at if my Kampelat ends up getting a move, because he got relegated with Pendixball, and he's like of German like kind of descent as well. So there's been a few like German shouts, like Schalke. Yeah, that would be the ideal spot. Bundes too, but yeah, tough to get that. There is a nice little one that's popped up yesterday. I'm not going to try and pronounce his name, but Eibar have signed. Well, so Lucas Zidane has gone to Granada.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah,
and so Eibar like goalie lust, but they've signed Amor Bieta's number one. So
he scored well.
Yeah, his name's like, he's got like the longest. It's like begins with M. I'm going to try and get it up now.
Yeah, I've seen that about what Ian Sorare is talking about. The buyers it to Trabzonspor.
Oh,
I think that's depending on whether Kakia leaves.
This guy's called.
He's lined up. I think
it's Magonita or something like that. I'm not going to try and pronounce it, but I just did and it butchered it. But he's really good, and he's going to Eibar, who are really good in that league because they didn't get promoted or whatever. He's like £100 already at Rare, so people have cottoned on to it, and he's only 23, so he's got another year, maybe 2, depending on how his birthday falls. But because going back to Spanish second division, as we know, they just print clean sheets, and Eibar were clean sheet printers last year, so for a spell anyway. So he could be the little under 23 cheat code from there.
Got one here from Charlie asking about Leon. Anthony Lopez has been released, so they don't have a keeper really.
Wow.
Where did they finish last season?
They were struggling for a bit, really bad.
Were,
but I think they ended up getting. They were close to getting last game of the season. They nearly got Europe. I think Lacazette missed a pen, or maybe they did get Europe, and something happened in the last game of the season.
Yeah, because they were like in the relegation zone, and then
they were struggling
when
they started the season.
Yeah.
This is last season's table. I've got 6.
Oh yeah, they did finish inside,
which is Europa League.
Yeah.
Straight into the groups, no qualifiers.
Oh, okay. So whoever the goalie is there, automatic midweeks. Thank
you. The Irish lad is leaving there as well, isn't he?
Oh,
is he?
Yeah.
Has he gone?
West Ham?
Yeah.
I saw West Ham, but it might have changed.
West Ham have just signed Max Gilman, actually.
Today,
which I think
40 million.
It is a lot, but I think he's really good, to be honest.
He is decent, isn't he?
Yeah.
And Wolves, I was reading this, so Wolves had a 20% sell on with Maidenhead in the 8th tier. They talked them down to 10%.
Oh, did they? No.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it was 4 mil. Yeah, yes. So would have been 8 mil for them. Oh, my God.
They're not in the 4th tier. I think they're well down.
I said 8th. I don't know where they are.
I thought you said 4th.
Oh, yeah. It's like
I was guessing with 8th, but it is like far down.
I think it is. I think it is 8th.
Is it? I was a lucky guess.
Like that.
He was captain of like England futsal. Like he wasn't even a pro at like 18. He was literally a futsal player for England.
Yeah.
And then sort of kicked on. Then he
became 14th in the National League last season, which is
that's not
5th
tier. Yeah, 5th tier.
They were worse than that, I think. Pretty sure a few years back.
And maybe the thing I said signed from 8th tier or something, and that's maybe
when
why
they were. Yeah, they probably were at that point because he is like 27 or something now.
Christ.
really mentioned to Leon. That would be a great move for him. Helps Ajax out as well.
Yeah. I don't think that would be brilliant for Leon, to be honest.
Quinny, I tell you what I brought in off your good friend, Mr. Tony Watt.
Oh, yeah.
A little negotiation DM deal with
share.
Tony. Yeah, let me get a screen share up. Ian might be pulling his hair out at me mentioning this because it's his little prodigy for the year, but I've had to go and get myself a little Super Rare Clarkson.
Nice.
So is Tony getting out of Scottish Super Rares?
Think so, yeah. I think he wants to play unique. Don't ask me what he wants to do.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to know. But I almost did a little double deal. I was after his Levitt as well. I was going to do Levitt and Clarkson, both supers, but I ended up just going for the Levitt. But yeah, what do you reckon I got that for?
Oh,
I know, market down or whatever.
A trade or buy?
No, just straight cash.
Let's see his scores. And I know he scored. I know he did score.
He scored really well towards the end. Not really well. Yeah. He scored okay at the end of the season. He was Barron was on set pieces last year, so you weren't going to get the big scores like this.
He still got U23. Wow. I would say
0.1.
Yeah, I would have said about that. Yeah,
I paid cash, so give me the conversion.
250 quid.
250, 200.
Fucking hell, you're miles off it. Like miles, way less. Yeah, 75 quid. I mean, someone bought one for 81 not too long ago, but yeah 75 quid.
Yeah, if you want to sell super, you've got to take a hit. That's the issue nowadays.
Especially for cash as well, isn't it? It's like because he wants cash. I was like, I'll do you a deal for both, and the amount you wanted for both was a little bit over what I was wanting to play. So I was like, you know what, let me just get the Clarkson. I have his rare, so
that's a steal.
I know. I was and it's a 1 of 10 as well, which is quite nice for a collection bonus.
So so you're playing Contender Super Rare then, Harry?
No, under 23.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Because I bought that Bursic, so I'm gonna have 2 teams, or hopefully 2 teams.
Nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
So I just needed more depth basically, but Clarkson probably walks into one of my better teams if he is on set pieces, and Aberdeen maybe are a little bit improved without Europe next season. Like 70 quid is just mental, isn't it? I think there's one up for 100. Like he's not.
Really?
Not yeah. There's another. Oh, maybe somebody's nicked him. There was one yesterday. As this, I don't know actually. Someone's either taken him off the market. I don't know. Someone's that was it. Yeah, this guy had him up for sale. If anyone, he had him up for like 100 quid, 110 quid. So
yeah, he had him up 120. So yeah.
But like Barron, I don't know what's gonna happen with Barron at Rangers. So it's like if he dies, type of thing for a bit. I'm gonna need a little replacement. But yeah, it's weird. Like obviously, if I can't play Contender, the only place I can play him is under 23, isn't it? Next year, like there's literally no. I could play him in hopefully specials. Rare as well. No specials, obviously for the midweeks and whatever. But
Aberdeen's got an exciting enough manager. I'm not going to say I'm confident because you never know. Sometimes with Scottish people that come to the Scottish game, they sometimes don't work out. Sometimes they do, but it could be exciting for Aberdeen this year. So
yeah, a bit of a. I mean, new goalie. They got Mitov, haven't they, from St Johnstone, and where do you think Miovski goes? Does Miovski leave?
Aberdeen want proper money for him. I don't think Celtic are still flirting with Adam Ida. I wouldn't completely rule out Miovski to Celtic, by the way, if the Ida thing doesn't go through. But Rangers seem to be linked with him the most. But Rangers don't have the money for so many things right now. And I'm not being wide saying that. Like they really, they're not spending like 8 million, 6 million on Miovski. It's just not happening. Right. Connor Barron, but is going to, for me, I think he's going to be a play every week guy at Rangers. Really? No two ways about it. Yeah. I think so. They're letting a lot of guys go. I think Jack's out the building.
Lindstrom's gone.
Or Lindstrom, whatever we call him. So I think Barron plays every week for Rangers, unless he is totally crap. But they've got Diamande, they've got Raskin, they've got a few other. Campbell's apparently been offered to Lecce today as well, by the way.
Okay. Have you seen?
Or was that bogus? I don't know.
No, yeah, it was. What's the left back called? He's played for Liverpool and Enrique. He's played for Newcastle as well.
Jose
Enrique.
That's
He's
his
seen
agent.
it. He meant to DM the Lecce owner or someone like that. And
Yeah.
he's got Cantwell and some other guy as his his players, like, because he's their agent, and he accidentally DM'd a fan account of the manager instead.
What?
So it got leaked. he sent them, said, "Oh, I'm the agent of these two guys," and then just linked the transfer market page of both of them.
That's mental.
Yeah, it's off it.
So there's been some
Funny
moves
the
there.
guy
I think
was.
Barn will be playing every week. I think.
Really? Do you think?
Yeah, ish.
I'm buzzing with that. That should be fun.
Yeah, domestically it should be a lot of fun. No two ways about it.
Yeah. If he takes set pieces there as well, Jesus, that could be like corners at least. Maybe not. Obviously, I don't know.
No idea.
Yeah, probably.
I still got Tav. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I won't be doing that.
Tough, isn't it?
Of course.
Interesting. Okay, that's food for thought, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, you just showed me how cheap you got that. I'm so tempted to see if there's a wee sneaky super rare out there I could steal from. Price wise, I mean, not steal, but
Yeah, who else? He had another player that I was toying with. What's his name on there? It's like a quip or something, isn't it?
32 keep 32 maybe. He's changed. Oh no, is it 32x9?
Yeah,
okay.
I think so.
Or something like that.
32.9, I think.
There he is. Yeah. There was another super there that I was toying with. Who was it? He's brought down the price of Levitt. He had him up for 50 quid.
35 quid, man. Jesus.
That region's so cheap, man.
When he went there, like, he was like getting stupid prices. Like when he first went there, and he just smashed straight away.
He was smashing on there, like this little period.
I think it was even before that. Yeah, like he was just absolutely crushing it.
Still under 23 for another year. Who was the player? You might have got rid of him. There was someone else I was like toying with the idea of maybe going for 3 cards he had. Oh, I can't remember who it was. I don't even think it was Scottish League, I think it was like a random super that he had lying in there. Oh, I don't even know who it was now. How has he ended up with a Kenny? That's amazing. That's class. That's brilliant. I really don't know. I tell you what, I could go on to someone. He's probably
Piatowski.
No, it's someone that he's obviously got rid of, I'm sure, because
that's what I'm looking at. Yeah.
Let's have a look. Wow, someone bought his Piatowski for 30 quid.
Where's he going again?
Didn't he play for Granada last year? I don't know whether that's.
Yeah.
He sold his Piatowski for 35 quid. Is that not too cheap?
Yeah,
that feels cheap.
He's only on loan at Granada.
He sold his Akinfeyev. No, that was where he was. He had a 1 of 10 Connor Barron the same year as the Clarkson I had. So I was going to be right. Oh, do you want to swap Barons? But my Baron was already at like level 18, so it probably doesn't even work out that good for me, type of thing. But yeah, Quinny, look at this. He sold a Piatowski for 35 quid, super rare. I know, like, we don't know where he's going or whatever, but like 35 quid. That feels bonkers, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like surely
he's contracted to Salzburg.
Oh, is he? Jesus.
He's still contracted there. He was only on loan, so like.
Pretty sure he's got another one in his gallery right now. Like,
Jeez.
I'm sure he does. I'm sure I just saw another one on for sale. Maybe I was just bugging out. Let's have a look. I'm sure he had one. Yeah, he got another one there. Oh no! How the guy? Yeah.
Has he just bought him?
Yeah, it must have not gone 3 hours ago. Yeah. The guy immediately puts him up for 150 quid. It's just like,
I'm not surprised. Someone will be able to get more than 35 quid for that.
Surely definitely. To God.
Any sort of rumor of him playing.
Apparently started in a friendly, Ian said.
Jesus.
Which is just bonkers. That is absolutely nuts. Yeah, who's his? I'm sure he said he wants to get like a unique keeper in, but it looks like he's got Gordon, so I guess he's got his unique keeper, or maybe not. Is he dead?
I don't
Like
know.
Gordon?
I thought he was retiring, or was that Marshall? I'm thinking Marshall.
Oh, it might be Marshall, yeah. So he's planning to play himself, I guess, is he, next season?
Yeah, I think unique's a tricky one. Like if you get it right, like it can go well, but like
there's just so much room for it to go wrong, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like it can go wrong so easily.
So easily. But it's weird. He's playing like rare and unique. He's like not playing super rare.
Yeah,
it seems like anyway.
Like the level of competition, like hit the guys you're up against as well, is just like crazy. Like I did Prem super rare last season, and like I've got like a half decent team, and the guys I'm up against, like the accounts are just like hundreds of thousands. They've got De Bruyne super rares, Haaland super rares, just a lot. It's like
just up against.
You don't realize till you play them who you're up against.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's borderline impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he's going heavier into rares, which I kind of don't blame him. To be fair, I think that's probably the play, isn't it? Or
yeah, some strange cards in there.
Yeah, these are.
I think if you've not got strong rares, like you really should, or you've not got a strong rare something, or you've been playing this game for a while, like this is the time to sort that out quite quickly, and then just right, I've got it sorted now. For me, anyway.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like for me, super rare is kind of like not like a bit of fun, but like kind of a side project. Like my main focus is rare, champ rare, U23 rare. Like I'm not like sweating, needing to get wins in super rare, you know what I mean? But like if I went like a month or two without a big winning rare, I'd be disappointed.
Right, yeah.
Whereas I wouldn't feel that in super rare. Because it's like, I know I'm up against kind of thing.
I'm just scrolling through cheap super rares. I'm quite surprised how cheap some of them are, by the way. Matty Cash is like 50 quid.
Where's he? He was linked somewhere, wasn't he?
I'm not too sure. I think he's had a few links on the way out, but I can't remember where.
I think he probably will leave at some point, but yeah. I sold some of my super rares like a few weeks ago. My challenger ones, who I was moving out of, and like what like the bots and the trades accounts offers were. I was trying to sell 4 super rares, like worth 450 quid. And I always get like genuine offers, nothing over like 130 quid. And I'll message like Roddy Boss or something, and he was like, I'll give you 1.5x rare, 90 quid. Mate, I was like, come on. Like, surely no one says yes to that. And like the day after, I sold one of them for 160 quid.
No way.
And then one of them for 180 quid.
Jesus Christ. You just got to be patient, haven't you?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
I saw my Sorare super rare.
If you're selling super rares, you
got to wait. You can't bundle them up.
You're literally more than half your price if you're rushing to get them out in a day or two.
Big time. Yeah, is it? Like I get bundling rares up maybe sometimes, but bundling supers, you're just up against it. You just got no chance.
Yeah, literally.
Dennis Suarez super rare for 20 quid.
Dare
I?
Have you not had him? You got him?
I had the unique.
Unique, yeah.
You did that. Is that not the one you had for 5 minutes?
No, I had Dennis for a while.
I'm sure you had one of
Cabrera, the Espanyol defender, and I got the Edward in it.
Yeah. That was funny.
That's kind of what I was. Oh, Harry, you might have missed this at the beginning of the show, but I've got another unique in my gallery.
I did see it, but I haven't heard the story. What's the story behind it? I was like, why have you got a fucking Papu Gomez?
So in the series, moving to Fenerbahce.
Okay, that's good.
So I started getting a bunch of offers. It's not good for me, but
not for you, but yeah.
I basically felt whoever the guy I had in the offers, I felt like I'd got his max wallet out of him, and then he was giving me like his max wallet plus cards.
Okay.
And as soon as he sent me an offer with that unique in it, I didn't even look. I just said aye.
What was the offer? What did he give you?
Oh, it was like 160 quid or something like that.
Okay.
100,
What?
I can't
And the
remember.
unique?
And the unique guy, but he's suspended for doping for 2 years as of last November. Yeah, so he's like almost a year into a 2-year doping ban.
Oh, yeah, it was a year in. It's not bad.
Now that is a
Didn't know
long-term
yet,
hold.
wait.
Jeez, that's a funny one. That's really funny.
But I tried to flip him around to do a shirt swap with my Oyan Isabel. I kind of went into it for too long to rehash it on the stream. I'll tell you when we come off because everyone listening to this has probably heard it already earlier. It doesn't need to hear it again, But I was hoping to use it as a wee bit of market fodder just to quickly throw a few cards around against it, But Pavel and not biting.
That Thiel seems a good price if you scroll a little bit. Malik Thiel.
Who's that? Sorry. Hey, Don.
Malik Thiel, a little bit.
Oh, Thiel. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Chainlink's
Yeah.
like a massive account. He does like to have a little flash sale sometimes. I wonder how many. Yeah, I bet you he's got.
Falcao's away back to Colombia. No fucking way.
Is he? That's mad. Like Youssef at 60 quid cheap. It feels.
Wow.
Isn't this guy this guy's just been released by Girona? Like he could be a little. Oh, the card just disappeared, but it's back. 25 quid.
Yeah, I was going to mention getting super rares off the big accounts.
Look at his
scandalously cheap.
He's just been released by Girona. He's a free agent.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, he's just gone to a free agent. He's like a proper number 10, isn't he? He was number 10 for Girona. He can't be a terrible player. His scores in second division were.
What's that listed for?
25 quid. Go get it, Quinny.
That's not my season, but there's one in my season up for sale.
Okay.
I'll send a 25.
I got a Adilson Malanda super rare for 50 quid off Bellamar.
Who is that? Sorry, Charles, you said?
Adilson Malanda for Charlotte centre off.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fucking hell. When? Today?
Quid. No, I got it a while ago.
Oh, I was going to say, Jesus.
Yeah, and he's really good. I don't know if you've watched him play yet.
Oh, yeah, he's class. Yeah, he's dubbed to get a bit of a move, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's really good.
He just accepted that. The massive accounts, they see a super rare that's tier 3 or below, and they're just just give us whatever.
I'm never going to use it, so yeah. Look at this. I don't know where this guy's gone. I mean, he's not a red X or anything yet, but 90 quid for a unique.
Yeah,
scores hundreds. Fran Garcia, 100 quid. Probably isn't at Real, but Giannetti, he was an absolute monster, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Yeah, I remember that. He went somewhere weird, didn't he? Where'd he go?
Yeah, he went to Italy.
I remember that.
Genoa. Actually scored okay there as well.
Yeah.
Okay, now. Super rares are weird, man.
Yeah, it is. It's just mental.
It's just a weird market. This Youssef could be quite handy. There was games.
He fell off a bit, hasn't he?
Yeah, he was a bit like Vinny Souza for a bit. He would just walk to 30 AA, but look at that.
Jesus, I don't get how some players can go from that to 40 every week without fail.
I know.
That's crazy.
I know.
Same league and everything.
Oh, that is a mad one.
Ter Stegen, Leon Bailey. What's this guy like? Marcos Lopez. Is he going to play for Feyenoord? Fucking plays for his country. Who's he play for? Peru.
I do recognise him. But I think there's been somewhere before that. He's got a big head. Was he
got him off. He got him off Chainlink. He got him off Pavel.
Yeah, it was San Jose. That Marcos Lopez.
Ah, no way. That's mad.
Yeah, I thought I recognised him.
Got a big head, is he?
Yeah, he's been sat on the bench 2 or 3 years at Feyenoord. 2 years.
Little payday. I've got this Borja Garcia's rare card, a part of my Girona collection. I wonder if that feels too cheap. I might just buy it and just put it back up for sale.
Needs to go somewhere, but for that to be too cheap, you need to see where he lands.
Right, yeah. What was it, Borja Garcia? There's no way he doesn't go to a La Liga 2 team.
Does he start though?
Does he start? Well, yeah. I'd try and sell him before that happens, but here we go. What's this? Final 8 years. Living legend.
I looked after him all the way through his rehab. He was injured. They kept him.
Okay. Here are 2 others. Borja Garcia, free from Girona. Oh, he's playing for this club.
Was he moved?
Baracaldo.
That's not covered.
Please say they're in La Liga 2.
Surely they just got promoted, didn't they?
Let's check it out.
It doesn't look like.
I have to say I've not seen that badge before.
Show me how you spell the name.
Like Barakaldo. Baracaldo.
I want to say third division.
Third division, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I've got it here. Let's see. Baracaldo, Segunda promotion playoff, the last game, and they won it.
Are they up?
Sure.
Yeah, looks like it.
Shut up. Go to like Segunda this year and see if you can like go on the new season because they'll.
Yeah, sure. That's a good idea.
Jump in. I reckon they're like the 10th division. I reckon they're a main head.
Group 2, hang on.
No!
I don't see them. But they might have another
They went up
funny name.
in Group 2 of Segunda Federation.
They're in like the 3rd division. They've got to be.
Yeah.
Haven't they?
Let's go back.
What was the top group? Oh, yeah. So I think
fixtures? Do we have fixtures? No.
Yeah, so the Segunda Federation, it's split into like 5 groups,
Jesus.
and they got promoted out of the second one. I don't know if it's regional or like tiers.
Yeah, Spain's a bit weird like that. I think it's like Germany. I think it's really like regionalized the lower divisions, maybe.
Yeah, so Group 2, but then they've got to playoffs, and then they've won the playoffs. You think? Let's see the draw. What does this tell us? Share this tab.
There's got to be a Spanish guy watching this. Surely they can help us.
So these are all the semi-finals, it says. And then these are the finals. I don't see any of these teams in that new Segunda we just looked at.
No, I'm pretty sure no.
It's the badge I'm trying to look at. Oh, wrong button. This is a great thing for us to be looking at in the stream. But yeah. It's that badge I was trying to look at. It's kind of black and white. It's like black and white with a white border. And let's see if we see that. Black and white with a white border. See, that kind of looks like a Castellon, but I think that's Valencia's second team for some reason. Yeah. And then, no, I don't see it. El Dense? I don't know.
Well, Bilbao 2 won that division.
Oh, wow, okay.
So I don't think Bilbao 2 are there.
Yeah, so that's...
Dreams over, lads.
They're in Division 3 now. Better go withdraw those offers quickly.
I nearly done my 25 on that. Idrissa Gana Gay, 60 quid. They're just so weird to price. Like they're just all over the shop, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really, really are. It's so hit and miss. I seen somebody, they sold their Mertens super rare to Basel, like for just straight cash. It was like 130 quid. It's like, what are you? You could put that up for 250 right now. I think someone just snap your hand off for it, probably, knowing that he's got like another season, or maybe 200 at least. And it's just like people. I don't know. I get why people sell quickly sometimes. Like I'm not saying I've never done it, but Jesus, like some of them are just, especially for super rares, like you're just gonna get fisted. Like there's just no way you're gonna get half a deal done these days with like a bot giving you money for a super. It just don't work.
No chance. No one for Sundays.
Isn't it? That day's gone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Big time.
Hey.
So what's on your shopping list, Quinny? Anything?
I'm just looking at John Pacheco quickly.
Are you?
But no, I don't think that's happening.
Yeah, the guy I was speaking to had cold feet, I think.
Aye. He's not listed anymore, but there are guys listed again.
Yeah, but you want to fucking a boatload,
Fortune.
didn't he? I think.
Aye.
Yeah.
So I was looking at my thing since I've sold in the series. I don't really need a striker replacement if I am just playing champion. I'm not going into La Liga specifically because I don't really have the full throttle to do that. I don't think.
Yeah.
Goalkeeper wise, certainly I don't. So it doesn't really change. I don't actually need to replace him in any way. I actually don't really need to fill a spot now that he's gone.
Right.
So
you can look elsewhere and just
see if
So how many
there's anything else
Super
I need in.
Champ teams are you going to have? 2 or 3?
3.
3. So you've got 3 Super strikers, obviously.
Yeah, who's your goalkeepers again? What is that?
Sorare,
Are
Skorupski, Mandanda. Mandanda's a bit shaky, maybe. She's
you
old,
going to
but
try and move one of them, maybe?
I could maybe try that. Mandanda's kind of hard to move because he's so fucking old. Like it's trading him to a bot
you'd have to,
for
you'd
like
have to
another
do
keeper they
forward,
have, and they don't really have good guys, so it's tough. Koki Saito, Harry.
Yeah, where was he to there? Was he on here?
I've got a Kogi Saito, and I saw
Oh, right.
in the Japan squad that they put out for the Olympics, which he's going to. He's still contracted to Lommel, I think.
Yeah, that's part of the Man City stuff, that is. Don't Man City...
Yeah, they own them, and it just didn't occur to me that he wasn't owned by Sparta. So it'll be interesting to see if he goes back there or not, because he is quite good.
That sounds like a Vinny Souza situation because he was owned by Lommel, wasn't he, when he was on loan at Belgium? And
it'll be interesting to see where he goes
well.
because he is good. He struggled with an injury last season. He didn't quite hit the heights when he came back, but he is good.
Yeah, there'll be a few that I seen Noah Ios go into Utrecht.
Is he?
Oh yeah, I seen that. Utrecht love polishing a turd, don't they?
Yeah, big time. Lama's season.
It could be him coming good finally. We know at Ohio.
Susic, is he on the move? It seems like people were telling me he was after I made that video.
Did you see the Pavlovic links?
He's gone to Brentford, haven't he? I thought it was done.
Yeah, I think. Well, I'm not sure it's done. It's more like
Big Pav.
Yeah.
The big bald one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good move, man.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, definitely.
Bit of a pain in the ass from a Christopher Ayer, right enough, but maybe not, but probably.
Probably, yeah.
Someone else to compete with, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're spending good money on there. How much was it?
Yeah, it would have been. I think it was like 30s.
Yeah, I think it was.
What's going to go on with Luton? Are they going to have like a mass exodus or?
The only thing that would stop me from saying that is that the manager's staying.
Right, okay.
Which I think might save them from going into chaos.
Yeah. Yeah, good point.
Doherty's not got any links yet, which is surprising.
That's a weird one, isn't it?
Yeah, because even before the season end, he was getting loose links and then nothing, which is strange. But I would be surprised if he didn't move. I've got a super rare.
Yeah, he's their best player, isn't he, by a mile.
If he didn't move.
Well, him and Barkley, I guess, but he's
Barkley's
obviously gone.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, it's a funny situation now, isn't it? Getting straight for everything. Especially Champ, because Champ's got to be, if you've got any Champ cards, it's got to be the big money play, isn't it? You've got to, if you're winning good cards, you need to put something behind it to make sure it works.
Big time. Yeah, I think lots of people are making that move, aren't they, over to Champs now? It feels like now that everything's more affordable than ever type of thing.
Yeah, what do you think Champ looks like next season with obviously all the league specifics?
What, score-wise?
Score-wise, what do you think you'll still see Prem players, La Liga players, Bundesliga in it?
Yeah, I'd be shocked if you didn't, because big accounts who have 3 teams worth of their Prem players, do you know what I mean? They're going to have leftovers that probably are still then better than maybe the League One alternative or, Serie A or whatever. Yeah, I'd be shocked if there weren't just a complete clusterfuck of players in Champ from the top 5 leagues. Score-wise, though, yeah, do the Prem, Bundesliga and La Liga comps have lower scores? I mean, you'd like to think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I played a lot of Prem last season, and it was easy. It was way easier to win Prem than it was Champ.
Okay,
I won Prem a few times, twice or something. And I wouldn't have
Yeah, you
won.
had a bit of luck, didn't you?
But one of them I wouldn't have won. I think I would have come like 4th, 5th champ.
Yeah.
And I think like every time I looked, it was just literally Bundesliga that was top and champ. With Grimaldo and like Leverkusen basically that just top, and Bayern that just top champ every week.
Yeah.
It seemed like.
Yeah, we'll probably follow a similar route. Maybe does La Liga become like the easiest somehow? I don't know.
Well,
if if
I think you kind of want to be moving to La Liga. You've got Vinny and Mbappe to win. Like it makes it attractive.
Lamal,
Jesus,
Nico, like you actually have all the best players really in that league.
I think realistically now, La Liga's better than Prem. Winning card wise,
from a Sorare perspective, maybe yeah.
Like the 4 you've just named there, who's better than in Prem?
From a national 5%, he's on. He is maybe price comparable, but he's not score wise, is he? No chance.
Did you see the Nico to Barca links as well? It's been
he really wants to go apparently.
I've got one, so I'd fucking it'll be him and Yamal playing every week would be fucking
if
crazy.
They get him, they won't get like Luis Diaz or whatever. Then will they? They'll be fine for left wing.
But
they'll put Fatty will be his number 2.
Want a fortune for him as well.
I've seen that they're pushing for Olmo as well, Barca.
Yeah, I've seen that as well.
Yeah, that's been linked for
squad.
Yeah, it seems.
Yeah, he should move though. I think Olmo. It seems like he's going to go somewhere, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe La Liga is the play. In a lot of ways. Because what can you win? What you can win with it.
Yeah, I like La Liga. I think for Super Rare, I could maybe just about do it for 2 teams. I've definitely got one, but for Rare, it's in terms of like kind of what you're thrown out to. So, like for me, Rare is champ. Like I'm just going for it. I'm trying to use as many pieces to mix and match, and like that's part of the thing that goes in your favor. But these league specific comps is like, there's only one team playing Luton this week, kind of thing. Yeah. But in champ, if you can maybe cycle, I've got 2 mids that are playing the bottom team in Italy and the bottom team in France. You maybe get a wee bit more opportunity to get those budget guys to pay off.
Yeah.
Not budget, but non-premium.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think La Liga is probably the place that I'll try and build towards next season. Throughout the season, winning cards and crafting cards and what else. Because like currently I've got Nico Williams and Mamardashvili. Is really it from La Liga.
Could move. Who probably does move.
Mamardashvili probably moves out of La Liga, and Nico Williams probably stays. You would say.
I think so. Yeah.
Whether that be Barca or where it is now, but yeah.
Yeah, you got a bit of building to do there, haven't you? Really, if Mamardashvili leaves,
the Neuer winning Neuer, like it probably causes more issues than it like fixes. Like it just doesn't fit at all. Like I'm tempted.
You don't have any Bundes boys, do you?
Nothing Bundesliga. I don't.
Wow.
I'll check.
I mean, is he not just your ticket to fucking a full La Liga team if you sell him? Basically,
that's
what I mean.
Well, I'm probably gonna. I've got him and Sikwe.
That's funny.
From Freiburg.
Back to Freiburg.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that could be the play. Just sell him, and you've literally got a war chest then to just buy whoever La Liga you want.
Yeah, definitely.
You went and got a Wharton, did you? That's funny.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize it on my screen on. I traded them. I'll show you the trade. Like, the guy just instantly accepted, which I was like, shit. But I won Arias from like a tier 3 or 2 in Copper, and I was like, just doesn't. Like, I've got no contender, so I was like, it's completely useless. And he wasn't playing for Chile until
he played the last game, didn't he?
Yeah, he played the last game.
And got a clean sheet.
Yeah. But Wharton's like quite difficult to price because like he'd last sell for like 80 or something, just like non-up. But like the scores like back end of the season doing that for
they're going to stop minting him soon, aren't they? Really? If new season.
I think Palace will improve next season, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, you'll be a good card to have, especially under 23.
Yeah, I got Gay as well before the tournament started, so.
Nice.
I'm hoping Kvara goes to PSG. It's a big hope.
That'd be nice. Left wing.
Well, The number one thing I've heard at Napoli is Antonio Conte has full say on who leaves. And I think he's planning on keeping people.
The only thing that I think Conte will do, Kvara will do well under Conte. Because you saw like Hazard, which is like kind of comparable, did really well under Conte. So I wouldn't.
Go with that.
Yeah, I think what I'm looking at now for my league on thing would be champ. So obviously Majeki's aged out, so I'll be Majeki, Single, and then Kvara, Fabri Ruiz if he starts, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
be kind of basically a La Liga team. So
right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting on transfers, to be honest.
Yeah,
it's kind of where I'm at.
A long road, isn't it?
Mohamed Ashvili, Luis Diaz, Kvara, Depay, Skriniar, who's getting links.
Yeah.
Onana, who's getting links. God knows where he is.
Amadou, yeah. Amadou's probably going to move, isn't he, somewhere?
Yeah, I really like him. Like, I think he
is class,
good. I think he's class, yeah.
He's linked all over the place now.
Fucking unit. He's massive. Like, he's so lanky when you watch him.
Oh yeah, he's a nightmare to manage.
Just fucking unit.
Play against him. Big guy.
Yeah.
Well, we got Argentina this evening, not tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Argentina, Ecuador, first game of the.
Is it tonight?
Quarters.
I've got nothing till tomorrow.
And there's 3 MLS games tonight as well. Johnny fucking Russell.
Wow.
Hey.
Window. Double game week.
Hey, that could be
Russell.
good.
Yeah.
I've got him in a team that's important. I think I only had a few strikers. That could be decent.
It's a fucking nightmare. The Copper being on it too over here.
Mental.
Like I stayed up for the Colombia Brazil.
Oh, it was carnage.
Finished off 4. I was like,
that game was carnage.
Yeah, it was. I was watching it. I had Munoz in my team, and I was like, how have they not gave a penalty?
I know. And then it was at the other end.
I watched it in real time. I was like, oh. And I watched it on the replay. I was like, he stood there. It was fucking for 5 minutes. I was like, it's a fucking penalty.
It was a penalty.
I've never seen anything like it. Shocking.
I know. Mate, the decisions are bad. Really bad.
Really bad.
Like worryingly bad.
Just a shambles.
It actually is a shambles. I don't know.
I'm just about out of steam on stuff to talk about, guys. I'm having a wee click about to see if there's any wee collection pieces or something I could maybe scoop up with some of this market dip chat we've got on the go. Nothing's really grabbing me, rare or super rare. Again, I'm having a wee peek at rares, just champion stuff and whatever, but nothing's really jumping out at me. Bye.
Knock it on the head.
Aye, it's been an absolute pleasure, guys. Good wee Thursday night run. Rewards for all. Harry's got a video coming out later. We'll find out how he done with crafting and such as well. Yeah. But thanks everyone who's joined us. Thanks for everyone that hit the like button and helped us get the RNG luck up for the Mitsuta and a few other bits and pieces. Harry, it's been an absolute pleasure, my man. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me on, lads. It's been a pleasure. Nice chatting.
Yeah, and Charlie, pleasure as always. I think every time you hear this, some sort of award getting opened and the fireworks are going off. So good to see you, mate, again. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
And last thing I've got here from Johnny TH, Real Betis midfield. Mark Roca signed, so I'm buzzing about that at least. But yeah, thanks a lot, everyone. Have a good night, and we will catch you on the next one.